What's going on, guys? Man, it's been a while since I've even done anything, but I just wanted to check in and let you guys know that I'm still about. So there's been a lot of things happening behind the scenes with Traders Reality. I'm currently working on something which is effectively, call it the second series to this course as such. Okay, we're going to start looking at really diving into understanding how the market really works. Now, it's going to be a series of videos where I break down systematically how to operate when it comes to trading. All right, you get the idea when it comes to the psychology of trading. All right, you know the basic stuff. Cut your losses, be disciplined. I can't expect you to spend a lifetime trying to understand these simple truths. All right, but we have to be honest with ourselves and understand that it's just, we can't be so naive to think that by simply being disciplined, life's going to be so much easier when we trade. All right. So what's been going on? Well, once I completed all the videos in terms of the psychology of trading, I knew that I've been getting a lot of people asking me how do you enter? What do you think of this indicator? What do you think of that indicator? And guys, let me get this straight to you. There are no indicators out there that are going to serve purpose unless you understand how the market really works. All right. The market is engineered for you to lose, but it's also engineered for you to see some profit. All right. Which is why people struggle to get over the 50-60% barrier. The traders that are getting the 80s and the 90%, some people say it's impossible to say that and that I shouldn't be saying that, but I don't give a shit what anyone says. There are traders out there that are winning, okay, 8 out of 10 times, all right? And when I say 8 out of 10 times, they could only probably place 10 trades in a month, all right? Lose on the 2, lose on all 8 of them, for example, and come back winning because they understand something. They either understand how the market works or they understand how to behave in certain times. All right. Trading is all about application of your character. All right. You can't expect to approach this game and think, okay, I'm going to be disciplined. I'm going to buy when it's above the 50-day and I'm going to sell when it's below the 50-day. I challenge you to try that. All right. Without feeling emotional. I'm not going to be expecting you guys to cut your emotions completely when it comes to trading because that's bullshit. All right, that's me giving you false hope. All right, you have to have emotions in this game. All right, because if you don't have emotions in this game, you're not going to understand where the rest of the traders who are emotional are feeling. For example, if you were to take this chart, all right, this chart is showing price going up. Now, if you pay attention towards where price starts to top out, you'll see certain candles forming. These are the psychological candles that appear. And this is what I'm going to be talking more about in the new video series in next year. All right. I do apologize that I haven't been posting much. All right. But it's all for the better for you guys. All right. I'm not going to just throw videos on YouTube and hope that everybody watches them and then get a few likes, great content and what have you. My goal is to really help people. That's the nature of this YouTube series, all right? And that's what my goal is from day get-go, all right? I'm not going to come with anything that you pay for, nothing, all right? Because as I said to you from the start of this YouTube channel, everything that I'm going to be talking about is readily available on the internet. The only thing that's not available to you is the experience, and I'm going to try and cut the time it takes for you to understand how the market works. Do I know how the market works? Yes, I do. But do I get it right all the time? No. I don't get it right all the time. I lose. And I'll be lying if I told you I didn't. And I'm glad I lose. Because if you lose, you get brought back to earth. You get humbled. You have a piece of that pie from the market maker where he's like, yeah, okay, you may be trying, you may be winning, but let me bring you back a little peg or two. Let me make you feel what it's like to be back to square one on a loss, And by maintaining small losses, they are small lessons. We always have to pay tuition, All right. In business, we always have our stock that we need to buy. It's the cost of doing business. All right. It's not, when you lose, it's not because the market's got it in for you. Let's be honest. Your one lot account or your one lot trade, your 10 grand account, your £100,000 account, your £1 million account is dog shit to the market makers. All right. If you can trade with 10,000 lots, I mean, let's be honest, right? Someone very close to me said this to me and it resonated with me, and I thought, wow, like how when you look at the grand scheme of things, all right, someone with a £1,000 account is no different to someone with £1 million account, right? But it takes 10,000 lots to move the market by a pip. What the fuck? And it's not so long ago that I heard about this. I didn't know that it takes 10,000 lots to move the market by a pip. One pip, 10,000 lots. Now, the only people that have that sort of money are market makers. But let's be honest, it's really a pool of liquidity, which is retail traders, institutions, market makers at one point in time. And those lots fill that pip, if you understand, right? So I'm going to be looking at, diving into what it is that you guys need to understand, all right? Use this Christmas time to clear your mind, all right? Because the grind begins in the new year, all right? I'm going to be making sure that you guys get this information because, I mean, if anyone has watched the film Money Heist, this is what this is. What I'm hoping to deliver to you guys is something short of the money heist. I'm going to try and help you guys understand how to extract money from the market, because you can. All right. You just have to know what's going on behind price. Everybody's spending too much time worrying about Fibonacci retracements. They're worrying about bullshit trend lines, pathetic support and resistance, and that's not even the true support and resistance. Market makers know that all the books that are out there that talk about support and resistance, all right, they know traders are going to follow that. So what they do is they use those support and resistance as areas for you to get your orders filled and also get their orders filled, because they know there's traders looking at that area. Let's take out breakout traders. Okay, you've got a range, all right? Price goes up and down, all right? And you, as the breakout trader, you're waiting for one of two things to happen. It's either going to go up, or it's going to go down, or it's just going to stay in one range, okay? You're waiting for one of the two, all right? Now, when you see price break out of the range, your trigger there is to enter, and you place your buy and you're in. You then put your stop loss, I don't know, maybe 10, 20, 30, 40, maybe even 50 pips, all right? Because that's the issue that a lot of new traders have. They want to make sure that they're right, so they widen their stop. So you then see a bit of a profit, okay? And then you think, you know what, I'm happy with my trade. I'm a trader, man. Yeah, fuck, I just brought this breakout. I read it well. Happy days. And then before you know it, price has spiked all the way down. Hit your stop loss, and you're there left with your hands in your balls thinking, whoa, what's just happened? All right, I'll take the day off, or I'll look into another pair and see what I can do from there. You dismiss it. Then you try and wait for another setup. All right. You'll probably get breakout trades 50%, 60% of the time correct, but you're not in the business to be right only half the time. You want to be as right as much as possible. And that's what I'm going to be trying to relay over to people. And I hope that, forgive me for my absence, but I've been building something for you guys, and I'm just going to get it rolled out. It's going to be part of a video series. It's going to come in increments. I know you guys are going to have questions for it, and I'm anticipating those questions. And I just hope that, it actually brings value, because I want to hit the new year and help as many people as possible, because traders now, trading has a bad fucking name, guys. It's got a bad name, right? And it shouldn't have a bad name. Well, what the market makers do to people's liquidity is bad, but we need them to do that bad behavior, because if they don't, then we can't make money. It's a double-edged sword. So I just want to wish you guys the best Christmas and a prosperous new year coming. All right? Because we got fucking work to do.